Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Royal Sussex Live. Welcome, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see who was here first. Church Nelly. Thank you so much for being here first. Mary H. Church Nelly. Thank you for being here second, third. No, I'm sorry, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seven. Look like somebody's got something to get off their chest, huh? Ooh, I like that one there. I like that one there. That's the official Royal Sussex wish list. Now, of course, excuse me, no one is obliged to buy anything from that list, but it's just fun stuff that I'm too cheap to buy but can't live without. So check out the official Royal Sussex wish list. Okay. Um, Let me open up another screen so I can see what you all are seeing. And I'll pin that to the top of the chat. Why don't I? Okay. So, another day, another mountain of new photos. Connie Bomber! Hey, Connie Bomber. Wow, you know, at this time of day, even Connie Bomber comes out better, doesn't it? Connie Bomber! Okay. Hey, Novi D, thank you so much for being here. Let me see. Janice Goodrich is here. Diva, thank you so much for being here. Okay. Diva. That's kind of like my what is it? Sharona. You know, my Sharona. Diva. Okay. It sounded better in my head. Anyway, it made more sense in my head. Joan Commonwealth, thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's get on with it then. Day two. I love the photos. You know, it's been so long since we've seen the Sussexes interacting with children who seem to love the Sussexes. Um, Someone mentioned earlier on these spaces that the children almost see them as children as because of their wide-eyed curiosity, their energy. They just have a good energy about them, real energy, and of course the good old-fashioned day-to-day vibrant full throttled life. You know what I mean? They do so much. Like when they went to Nigeria, I was worried because I'm like, when do they sleep? When do they sleep? I didn't think they were getting enough sleep. I know I sound like a parent. Well, I am a parent, but I sound like a parent apparently. And so when you consider that, then of course, you know, you always have that need to protect. I mean, they're so much younger than I am, so I look at them as children, right? I watched Harry grow up, and you know, and Megan, she's what only slightly older than him. They're like children to me. Um, okay, how did I do that? Okay, I need to go. Right. Okay. Did you hear that echo? Ah, there it is right there. That's what I was looking for. Never you mind. I got what I need. Okay. Joy and more, thank you for being here. All right, on to the next slide. So check it out. Today we invited Prince Harry and Meghan. By the way, this is translated, so the grammar may be a little weird, but here goes. Today we invited Prince Harry and Meghan, Duke and Duchess of Sussex, to visit Collegio La Giraldo in the Las Cruces neighborhood in the south of I'm sorry, in the south of, I was about to say bodega, Bogota, bodega. That's a shop, right? I was going to say bodega. Um, in the south of Bogota, we chose the I'm sorry, La Giralda, because here the principal Saffron, a Seraphin that is, and the entire teaching staff carry out a great task to enhance the socio emotional skills of students, giving priority to an issue that is fundamental in this agenda: the mental health of girls, boys, and young people. We are proud to tell you that this public school is nominated as one of the 10 best in the world for its differential work. Um, Again, the grammar's a little weird because it's translated, but one of the 10 best schools. Now, you know what? I was listening to someone that I probably shouldn't have listened to earlier that had so many negative things to say. And you know what I didn't hear? I didn't hear that they were visiting one of the 10 best schools in the world. You see, if you listen to the British tabloid media, it is this ongoing negative drumbeat. And I keep saying that is the face of Britain. And my apologies to anyone from Britain who may feel uncomfortable hearing this, but that is the face of Britain. The tabloid media, the tabloid media, that is the face of Britain. And it's not looking so good. The rest of the world has moved on. And yet they want to take us backwards. The tabloid media, Fleet Street, and all of those people that feed from the Fleet Street papers, they want to take us back to a time when people were very cruel and superstitious and full of gossip. It is 2024, and very extraordinary people every day are coming out of some of the most impoverished neighborhoods. As a matter of fact, those are the kind of people that go on to become president of the United States, right? The daughter of a single mother may soon be the president of the United States. And like all politicians, they do what they have to do to get there. I don't hold that against them. But the point is, what's possible. And so these future leaders that you see in this photo right here, they're going to remember the day that they came to school and they saw someone who looks just like me, who lived just like I did, right? And they are going to realize that they can do anything. So, um, let us continue, shall we? Okay, now you see that guy on the right side. He kind of looks like that character from the Pixar Disney movie Up. Um, what started off as an opportunity to say something very hateful and critical, let me tell you, I could kiss this guy because he let the truth slip out of his twisted mouth. Um, as a matter of fact, you know what? If I had a choice, you know where I'm going, don't you? If I had the choice to kiss him or somebody like this, ugh, I think I'll kiss him. Uh, I told you all that I am afraid of old lady mouth. Did I tell you that? It's something about old women that wear too much lipstick because they think they still got it. And I guess I must have had like some traumatic event in my childhood where some old aunt of mine tried to kiss me with all that lipstick. And anyway, every time I see this, I just cringe and cringe and cringe. Ugh. Anyway, so and look at there, he don't even have any lips. See how much easier that would be? Okay. Anyway, if you just joined us, I'm pretty sure you're like, what did I just walk into? I thought this was about Harry and Meghan. Anyway, let me get to the sound bite. Uh-oh, did I save it? Gosh, I hope I did. I am starting to doubt myself. I'm starting to doubt myself. Did I save it? Gosh, I hope so. Starting to doubt myself. Okay. I do that. Mm-hmm. And guess what? I don't think I did. But it won't be too hard to find it. Anyway, as I was saying, he was recruited to say something terrible and negative about the Sussexes, right? And he totally missed the target and said something rather polite and decent. Well, I won't say it was polite. It was meant to be snarky, so I can't say that it was polite. But let me find it. Oh boy. Please be there. Oh man, I forgot to put a pin in it. I surely did. Oh, is that it? Nope. Nope. I knew things were going too well. I started on time. I had my slides ready. I found the best German chocolate cake I've had in a long time. I knew things were going too smoothly. Hold on a second. Okay. And if this don't work, my ship is sunk. Oh boy. And I thought for sure I saved it. Hold on, it'll be worth it. I promise. Right now it's a bit anticlimactic, I'm sure, but it will be worth it. I think Church Nelly jinxed me. Thinking, okay, Church Nelly, why you put the jinx on me? Why? I don't do nothing to you. Uh, man. Okay, that one's that. Okay, I'm gonna have to skip it for now because I don't know what I did with it. And I thought for sure I saved it. I've gone back to my source, though. That's where I'm looking for it. I've gone back to my source. And I'm sure some of you all have seen it, though, right? Okay, pass. I don't see it. All right. I hate when that happens. Okay, let me continue then. Oh, I know what I did with it. Oh, crikey, or whatever they say. I know what I did with it. I recorded it. That's what I did. Oh, here it is.
Because if you look at Meghan,
Okay, one more time.
there, she, in a way, yes, because if you look at Meghan, she's there. She comes out. She's got the suit. She's got the smile. She is on point, and she's doing everything that she could have done had she stayed within the bosom of the royal family, and doing it rather well.
Okay, one more time, just in case you couldn't hear it.
Doing everything that she could have done had she.
One more time.
In a way, yes, because if you look at Meghan, she's there. She comes.
Does it feel like a royal tour to you?
In a way, yes, because if you look at Meghan, she's there. She comes out. She's got the suit. She's got the smile. She is on point, and she's doing everything that she could have done had she stayed within the bosom of the royal family, and doing it rather well.
Okay, so she says, just in case you couldn't understand it, does it feel like a royal tour to you? And he says, in a way, it is. Meghan is on point. She has the smile, she has the suit, so on and so forth. Yes, it's like on point, on point. Is he a little drag queen or what? On point. She's on point. I'm like, you go, girl. You never know a man, do you? But yes, she's on point. By the way, Carolita Simone, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yes, she is on point. And yes, whoever said it, you're absolutely right. Look at the look on their faces. A very bitter look. I mean, she has her head to the side. She's in such discomfort and despair. Why? Meghan is on point. You heard what that old queen said. Meghan is on point. She has the smile, she has the suit, which she should. She was on that show, wasn't she? Everything is perfect. As a matter of fact, I want you to look at this. Do you see how she is sitting in that chair? I want you to notice, like a real lady, Meghan's back never touches the chair. Even in those seats that they had on the stage last night, Meghan's back never touched the chair. Now, that is the sign of a true lady. So, yes, she is every bit the royal princess that she became on the day she was married, or as some people would say, ever since the day she was born.
Tour to you?
Okay, one more time. One more time. Let's hear old sourpuss say it. Let's hear her say it one more time.
Like a royal tour to you?
In a way, yes, because if you look at Meghan, she's there. She comes out. She's got the suit. She's got the.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, it cut off. Anyway, you got the point. You got the point. So yes, it does feel like a royal tour. All right, let us continue then. Um One of the people from Twitter that I won't name to keep the very angry derangers out of her account. Take a look here. The British press is in Colombia after banging on about how dangerous it is. Colombian media exposed them. They are roaming the streets and have zero access to the event. Flipping losers. Um, Let me show you what she's talking about. You see this guy right here? He's from the Daily Mail. I don't even know what his name is. But listen, his job right now is to stand outside of the venues and complain about how much security there is. And then, of course, they ask him, have you spoken to anyone? Are they excited about it? Oh, most people don't even know the Sussexes are here and they're just going about their business. And if you look over here, I can't believe how close we are to the favelas or whatever they call it. Um, and one in whatever children live in poverty. Um, I think about 30% of the children in the United Kingdom live in poverty. Okay. I think about 30% of the children in the United Kingdom live in poverty. And if you haven't cured the idea of child poverty in Britain or any of the Western industrialized nations, that includes the United States, if you haven't cured child poverty by now, why are we preoccupied with what's happening in Colombia? I would say that they're pretty consistent with the rest of the world when it comes to child poverty. More or less, the point is there are still people that are suffering from food insecurity, poverty. Um, Yeah, that's what he does. He stands outside of the venues and he rattles off statistics. And then, of course, if he's not doing that, he's telling you what Meghan wore and how much it costs. Do you know he could have stayed in England and done that? Did anybody tell him that you could have also stayed in the United Kingdom and rattled off those same details just like anybody else can? He didn't have to take a transatlantic flight all the way to Colombia to do it. He could have stayed at home to say negative, nasty things. I mean, after all, uh, look at these two people here. Look at how disappointed and upset they are. See there? You can stay home and be angry, or you can go all the way to Colombia and be angry. The point is, you're not welcome inside the venue. You are not welcome. You're not part of the group. You stay outside with the rest of the people that can't get in, whatever tabloid they're from, whatever agency they're from. You stay out there with them. Gracie Mpawabi says they cannot stop Meghan from doing her charity work. It's Archwell Foundation Tour. They call it a royal tour to get credit for this visit. Sophia was there in May, but nobody knows. UK tabloids are full of bile. That's crap for some of y'all, or BS. Yeah, she's full of bile. I mean, it's coming out of her ears. She's got so much of it. Um, Poor Sophie. She went all the way over there to be ignored. And you know what? I think I can help her out, and I'm going to help him out too. You can be ignored if you stay in Britain. Uh, Same with him. He could be ignored if he stay in Britain. You don't have to get on a flight and go all the way over to Colombia to be ignored, right? Next time, do a Zoom call, and that will not notice that too. Thank you, Gracie, and thank you for the super chat. Okay, and TCC's son says that, but Ian Gallagher. Oh, is this Ian Gallagher or is the other guy Ian Gallagher? This guy is Ian Gallagher, right? I forgot what the other guy's name is. He looks like the guy from Up. Remember the house with all the balloons that floated away? Okay, take a look here. There he is, pointing to where he found poor people, and the average person lives on such and such a wage. Well, I'm sure that, like most people in the world, they're not paying the same price for. I mean, what he quoted as an average wage, there's some people in the U.S. that are retired that don't get much more money. So I'm just saying, it's all very relative, but shame on him for trying to stir up trouble. What he's really doing is he's speaking to the haters out there, and he's trying to create negativity where there really shouldn't be. The thing is, there was just massive riots throughout the United Kingdom. I think it was 20 municipalities was subject to looting and lynchings and such, and he's worried about Colombia. Come on, man, make it make sense. Sharon Augustine, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for being here on Royal Sussex. Yep, I didn't know there were so many people in Britain that cared so much about other people in the world. I mean, there's not enough people to go around and try to figure out every negative thing that you can say. Well, let me see here. The very irrelevant Sussexes. Good morning. This is our cover today, Friday, August 16th. Start today with the most important news from Colombia and the world. Huh, what is on the front cover? Los Dukes de Sussex in Colombia? Huh. Yeah, the Dukes are in Colombia. I love the way they say the Dukes. They don't differentiate, they just say the Dukes. Los Dukes de Sussex in Colombia. Good. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. El Tiempo wants you to know that but remember, the guy said he don't think that most people notice the difference one way or the other. And check it out. Is that Voice of America? Britain's Prince Harry and his wife Meghan arrived in Colombia Thursday to participate in a series of events against discrimination and cyber harassment at the invitation of Vice President Francia Marquez. So it's good that they are letting people know that they were invited instead of like the other royals who just kind of pushed their way in. They were actually invited at the invitation, and they spent over a year working out the details of said invitation. So get stuffed. Get stuffed. Let me see. The Dario Occidente. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle arrive in Colombia for official visit focused on cyberbullying and digital violence. The tour will culminate in Cali, where they will attend the Petronio. Is it Petronio? That's the president, right? Petronio Alvarez Festival. Wait, no, that's not the president, is it? Colombia, Petronio Alvarez, Portada Dario Occidente. So, um, don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's going to be interesting. So, there you go. But remember, nobody's paying them any attention. They're just there, and people don't seem to pay any notice to them. Okay. Now, I love when Meghan honors her mother in law, the late Princess of Wales, who was pictured wearing the butterfly earrings during a trip to Canada back in 1986. Meghan also wore these during day one of the 2018 royal tour in Sydney. Well, I'm just going to guess what the connection is here. The first big tour abroad that the Princess of Wales, Princess Diana, embarked upon was to go to Australia. Remember the Oceania tour they had? And that is when they realized that Princess Diana was the superstar of the royal family, the most popular royal. Well, fast forward, and today's most popular royal, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, um, is wearing those same earrings. And also, it was said by the vice president that there was an invitation for Princess Diana to go to Colombia. But unfortunately, she died tragically and mysteriously in that tunnel in Paris. So it never did happen. So I guess you can say this is a way of keeping Diana's spirit involved in the family. So I really like that. It's a nice touch. I think it strikes just the right note. Uh, Let me see. Sussex Love says, "You cannot stop fate or karma." Here, here. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for the super chat. And there you can see the earrings up close. Princess Diana butterfly earrings. Meghan often turns to these heirloom pieces, which belong to Princess Diana, for royal engagements. The delicate butterfly pieces are a touching way for Meghan to honor the late mother-in-law, her late mother-in-law. So there you can see up close what they look like. I wonder if those are sapphires at the bottom wings and likely diamonds at the top. But anyway, they are very delicate and they are very beautiful. Love is all around. Why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. Love is all around. I think of Mary Tyler Moore when I see Love is all around. Who can turn the world on with a smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each smile and every little movement, you show that love is all around. There's no need to waste it. I forgot the words, so I will fake it. You're gonna make it after all. Okay, and now it's time to throw my hat up in the air. Listen, I am a huge fan of Mary Tyler Moore. I love the Mary Tyler Moore show. Do you hear me? That was one of the best sitcoms ever. One of the best. I have to say that. Although my all-time favorite is All in the Family. So I'm going to say the best sitcom ever, All in the Family. This is not an argument. I'm just speaking fact. And the best theme song ever, The Jeffersons. Sorry, I'm just saying it was The Jeffersons. Jeffersons is the best theme song ever. Okay, I'm done. Just my opinion, which is a fact when it comes to sitcoms. All right. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry speak Spanish with kindergartners in Colombia and bring up son Prince Archie. Now, unfortunately, I could not find any video that shows it or anything like that. Hopefully, at some point, it will um, be presented to us, but for now, don't know where to find it. I'll just have to take their words for it. Okay, so where did I leave off? Don't need that. Okay, yeah, that can go. And nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here goes. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are heading back to the class. Wait, that's the wrong. Is that the same one? They said that yesterday. Are heading back to the classroom again. Oh, see there again. So this is their second day at school. On their trip to Colombia, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex visited Santa Fe School, Colegio La Garadio on August 16th. The second day of their trip to South American country to bring attention to the importance of social emotional well-being in education. Prince Harry and Meghan stopped by a kindergarten class where they worked on puzzles and displayed their Spanish speaking skills. They or just Meghan? While Harry asked students their name and age in the language, really? Meghan brought up their 5-year-old son, Archie. You're the same age as my son, Archie, she told a student in Spanish. The pair also uh, parents of 3-year-old daughter, Princess Lilibet. Aw, how sweet is that? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. There we go. That's where I am. By the way, I love that photo. And look right there. Look at Meghan. Meghan has a new friend. She has a new friend. I don't know how it happened, but it seems as though this young lady just seemed to gravitate toward the Duchess of Sussex. And for Meghan, I'm pretty sure it seemed like she was looking in the mirror because, well, I'll show you very soon. But what a great day this was. An amazing day. Like I said, it's been so long since I've seen the Sussexes interacting with children. Meghan interned at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires and studied abroad in Madrid, Spain. You know what? I forget about that. Helping to hone her Spanish speaking skills, she previously displayed her language ability during a 2020 outing to a Los Angeles charity. Okay, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex watched the class perform songs before receiving gifts and handwritten letters from the young students. Aw, gosh, I wish I was there. Look at there. Aw, look. How sweet is that, huh? Meghan has gone very, very casual and yet dressy. Smart, yet very, very dressy. Um, as a matter of fact, I would say she looks every bit the school teacher herself. Duchess Royal, thank you so much for being here. We need Meghan speaking in Spanish on tape. Yes, I wish I could find it. I really do. I don't know. No one has made it available, so but I'm gonna come back later tonight. So if I can find it later, I will definitely share it with you. You know, the usual time tonight, I'm gonna come back. But while I'm talking, let me just take a quick look on the Twitter and see if anyone has it. Okay. I'm going to take a quick look. Huh. Hmm. So far, I am going to say I just cannot find it. I don't know if anyone has it, which is a real shame. And I tell you guys, I combed through everything I could find before I came on today. And that is the one thing that I could not find. Let me check one of those very reliable people on social media. Let me check one more person who is ultra reliable when it comes to these things. I mean, she just doesn't miss anything. Hmm. No Espanol. Okay. You know, Meghan se dejó llevar por el ritmo y bailó. Mientras I'm hoping that one of the disfrutaba en medio de los aplausos. La duquesa tenía un vestido de la diseñadora colombiana Joana Ortiz, que cuesta más de $2.000, unos 9 millones de pesos. Sin duda, Francia Márquez los está haciendo pues. Yeah, I was hoping that one of the news reports may have it, and it doesn't seem to be the case. But yeah, okay. So again, I will try to find that later if I can. Is there anyone here who may have heard it somewhere? Because what did I miss? Somebody is going there. Well, you know what, Church Nelly? Yesterday, I did lose Meghan in a group of children. I did. I lost Meghan in a group of children. I saw a photo of school kids, and I promise you, I could not find Meghan. I said, okay, if Harry's not there, then Meghan must be in the photo, right? She was, but it took me a minute to find her. So you are very, very right about that. Sometimes it's hard to spot her, like when they went to that laboratory school in New York and she had the Letterman jacket on. I kept losing her. I didn't know where she was. Okay, let me get moving because I got a bunch of stuff to go through. Just let me see here. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Um she's in the back. Okay, she's in the back. But I was just like, where is she? I know she's in there somewhere. Everybody's wearing navy blue, but still, she got to be in there somewhere. Well, there she is in the back. Okay. So this is the class, one of the classes that they went. I guess I don't know how many classes they went to, but there you go, right there. How sweet. Look at little Meghan. Look at little Meghan. She reminds me of the Duchess at that age. She really does. She reminds me of our Duchess. Big group shot, big group shot. And there's Harry making friends. And just think, they're going to grow up and they'll be able to tell everyone that they met a real prince. Oh, look at there. How sweet. I love it. But yeah, I want to find, you know, I do believe that the Sussexes, they have brought their own people with them. So we might be able to hear or see something in the future. But for now, not so sure. Maybe they just don't have it available for us, which is unfortunate. So it says here the couple was welcomed to the school visit by performance throughout the grounds, where students sported traditional Colombian dress and perform. Is it cumbia dance song featuring live percussion? They checked out the school historical memory museum featuring student arts honors honoring their country's history and visited the garden. Three trees were planted in the outdoor classroom, created in 2020, that is, for students to learn to appreciate nature and the nation's farmers, to honor Meghan and Harry's visit. Again, they planted three trees. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex also visited their social and emotional gym, highlighting mental and physical exercise for students to learn how to better balance their mental health. Pupils demonstrated meditation techniques for the couple. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are in Colombia at the invitation of the vice president, blah, blah, blah. Let me see here. Okay, a private lunch. Okay. All right. So, and they still have, so I think when I come back later, I'm going to have the Invictus visit because that is today as well. Let me see. She has adopted Princess Meghan. Yes, she has adopted Meghan, hasn't she? Oh, and by the way, thank you for the super chat. Okay. Well, you see there, like I said, for Meghan, it's got to be like looking in the mirror. It's got to be like looking in the mirror. There was Meghan. Even as a young child, she was already plotting to overthrow the British royal family. Ha! Yes. As a matter of fact, who would believe something like that? Who would believe that a little child growing up in California was plotting to overthrow the British royal family and seize power for herself? Who would be that crazy? Megan, she's a Hollywood actress, and she's only pretending to be a princess. She's a Manchurian candidate who is only interested in power and overthrowing the British royal family. Now give me a kiss. And then, of course, and when Harry wasn't looking, she took her arms and she went, uh. Just like that. She went, uh. Remember that when they were at the polo match and Angela Levin had accused her of belting someone on the stage? She took her arm and she belted someone with it. I tell you, when you're that crazy, you see what you want to see. Anyway, let's not ruin this sweet moment that is with old lady lips. Give Auntie Angie a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Come on, give Auntie Angie a kiss. Mwah. Oh, anyway, but there you go. This is when their bond became official. For whatever reason, she was just absolutely drawn to Meghan. How sweet. How sweet was that? I think it's adorable. Okay. You know what? Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that. Um, there's actually a video where where she gives Meghan a big hug. Let me see if I can find it. Hmm. Uh, do I have it? Do I have it? Let me see. Let me see if I have that one. Oh yes, there it is. There it is. Okay. Okay, let me make this happen. Give me just a moment. Let me make this happen. Okay. I have it. I have it, but let me just trim this down a little bit. And I promise you it's coming up. Okay, stay with me. Don't don't go anywhere. It is coming. Okay, so do that, and it should be coming up very soon. The only thing is there's no sound. So just so you don't get disappointed, there is no sound. I could not find it with sound, which is again a bit of a disappointment. But here goes. Aww. But is that the same kid? I can't tell. She doesn't have glasses on. Oh, look there. I love it. I love it. Oh, okay. Okay. So let me see. Nope, nope, not the same girl. This girl has the flowers. The other girl has I think rubber bands in her hair or something, barrettes or something. I couldn't tell. Anyway, this is just cute overload, isn't it? This is just cute overload. Sussex sauce. What exactly is the benefit of overthrowing the British? Thank you for the super chat. Exactly. Exactly. They'll only burden someone else and likely a taxpayer. Exactly. Thank you so much for the super chat. And of course, those are the three trees that they planted. And that is, of course, their outdoor classroom where they will learn the value of farming so that they will be the custodians of the land in the future. How sweet is that? And as you can see, the vice president is taking a selfie. Oh, look at there. I think that is so sweet. They're holding hands. Very, very sweet. See there? What a great day it was. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. Oh, very good. Is that Dr. Seuss? The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. I see the cat in the hat. And this is some of the live entertainment that they had while they were walking around the school. Lucy Highland, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Now, this was a big, big fat lie. Yesterday, because things were going so well, they needed something. Harry's smug, wait, Musk, I was going to say smug, Musk swipe. I was like, what? Harry's Musk swipe. Okay, let me just say, there was no swipe. Oh, TMCD, the kid practically threw herself into Meghan. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yes, oh, and by the way, thank you for being a member. Yeah, those kids, they were just excited to meet Meghan. Meghan has fans the world over. She is the most popular royal, clearly the most popular. So, okay, let me go back here first. Let me tell you what the swipe was supposed to be. Harry said in that chat yesterday that they had, you remember when they were on stage? Harry said that what happens online far too often becomes a reality, right? That's what he said. That a lot of things that are said online happens, in the world, becomes threats and such, right? That was all he said. It was this form right here. It was not directed toward Elon Musk or anyone else. But if you say anything critical or if you question anything about the way these social media sites, the way people are able to use them as a soapbox, as a platform for hate or for misinformation, then the British tabloid media is going to say that you're taking a swipe at Elon Musk when nothing could be further from the truth. Harry did not mention anyone. He just said that the hate and vitriol or the misinformation it is spread into other places. That was it. And so the tabloid media, they're trying to make people believe that that was a swipe at Elon Musk. And I wonder if they didn't hear from somebody's lawyers today. I wonder if they didn't hear from somebody's lawyers today, because clearly that was misinformation. That was inappropriate. That was misleading. Harry did not mention any particular platform, and he certainly did not mention Elon Musk. Okay? That was a lie. But because things are going so well, they just have to try to find something that they can pin on them. This trip is about cyberbullying, online safety, and the mental health of our children. That's it. It has nothing to do with anyone else in particular. The truth is, there's I have seen people use the N word, um, randomly all day on Twitter, and they don't take it down. They have not come after those people. They just leave them be. So if the shoe fits, wear it. But right now, Harry is not speaking of anyone in particular. But you know who did take a swipe at Musk? Connie Palmer. Thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Also, thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. Well, last year, I think it was, Prince William slams the billionaire space race and says they should focus on fixing Earth problems first in stunning intervention hours after Jeff Bezos and Star Trek William Shatner, sent William Shatner into space, into orbit. Everybody is celebrating the fact, everyone is celebrating the fact that a man who has inspired countless scientists, children, sci-fi fans, William Shatner, also known as James Kirk of the Starship Enterprise, James T. Kirk, James Tiberius Kirk. Who doesn't love Captain Kirk? So William, who was born with a silver foot in his mouth, decides, should I criticize them for sending this person or that person or satellites or whatever into space? No, I'm going to criticize Captain Kirk. And one thing you got to know is Kirk always wins. You understand me? Kirk always wins. He didn't watch the show, but he had the caucasity to open his trap about some of the wealthiest people in the world, one of which for sure, Jeff Bezos, a self-made multi billionaire. People who are doing more to perpetuate science than anybody else that I can think of. Now, you might not like them as people, but there's a lot of great inventions that have come from the space race. Going into space is what has given us satellites, which is what connects this world, which is why we can use our credit cards and our cell phones and all kinds of stuff all over the place, right? The world has never been smaller thanks to the information age. And William, who knows nothing, does nothing, and really is nothing, has the nerves to open up his mouth and complain about people taking the money that they, earned by hook or crook. However, they got it. What has William ever earned in life? What has he ever built? What has he ever done? So this is the only person that I could think of in the royal family that has taken a swipe at Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the guy that took Kate Middleton to a party so that they could discuss their party pieces store. What's his name? Wait. I got it. There we go. Is it Jeff? No, not Jeff. You know, Sir Virgin Airways. Richard Branson. There we go. Sir Richard Branson. Yeah, Richard Branson. As a matter of fact, why don't he ask Kate for Richard Branson's phone number so that he can call Richard Branson and explain to him why he shouldn't be involved in sending rockets into space? Just call him. She should have his number. He's got hers. She should have his number. He certainly had hers, right? As a matter of fact, from those photos that I saw that late night that she and Richard Branson went to a party together, right? Kate Middleton and Richard Branson, they went to a party so that they could talk about party pieces. Google it sometimes. Look at those photos. Look at those photos of the two of them. You can see they were shocked, as though they didn't want anybody else to learn how much help he has been to the Middleton family. Matter of fact, why don't I just do a little screenshot here so you don't have to? Huh? I'm feeling very petty right now. I'm feeling very petty. Yeah. Sir Richard Branson. The what is that? The early bird catches the worm. Boldly go where no prince has gone before. Yes. There we go. They went to a party one night. This was before they were married, obviously. But according to the papers, he was just discussing party pieces. So they say. See what happens when you put your nose in other people's business? Her parents may have built this is the Daily Mail, by the way. Her parents may have built up a multi-million-pound company, but Kate Middleton has turned to Sir Richard Branson in a bid to sharpen her business acumens. Is that what we calling it now? Prince William's girlfriend has had a series of meetings with the billionaire who has helped set up a partnership between his Virgin Empire and her parents' party pieces mail order business. You mean a giant like Virgin Airways would go into business with a little mail order thing called party pieces? Really? How did that happen? You mean to tell me a giant multinational company like Virgin, I use the name Virgin sparingly, a multinational company with a global reach like Virgin would enter into contract with little party pieces, something that never went past the shores of the United Kingdom? Interesting. The Middleton firm will now offer experience days such as surfing lessons and trips to football grounds and recording studios in conjunction with Virgin. What Virgin? I keep hearing Virgin, but I'm trying to figure out what Virgin. Hmm? What Virgin? YM Joy says you don't want to know what jazz hands can do. Thank you, YM Jordan. Thank you for the super chat. A source said Kate is very close friends with Sir Richard's daughter, Holly, who has had several meetings with Richard. She's kept in regular contact and asked Sir Richard for his business advice. She respects him and thinks his guidance will assist her carving a new career for herself. Again, this is in the Daily Mail. He was only too happy to help her and has been instrumental in helping to set up the partnership with Party Pieces. In the past, Kate, 27 at the time, has been criticized as work shy. Well, I mean, you got to ask yourself what kind of work. For her lack of proper career, but sources say she now has an increased role in Berkshire-based family firm. When Kate graduated from St. Andrews University, she didn't really know what she wanted to do. He did. The source went on. She thinks the criticism of her being work shy is unfair, as she really committed to her marketing role at her parents' firm. Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's helping to market her parents' firm. Anyway, we have drifted a little bit of stray of what we were talking about. So I'm going to just leave it there. But feel free to look up the Daily Mail article. This time I'm going to insist that you read the Daily Mail. Go to the Daily Mail article. Kate Middleton shows Richard Branson she means business as billionaire gives her advice. That's the name of the article. That is the name of the article. And it comes complete with photos. Actually, you know what? There's only a photo. I think they took the rest of them away. It's a wonder the article is still here. Wait, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. Friends of Kate also says her plans to help restore her family's reputation after the shocking baking soda revelations about her uncle Gary Goldsmith, the brother of her mother, Carol. Yes, let us not forget Uncle Gary Bacon Soda Goldsmith. Ain't that something? Party Pieces, Bacon Soda, and of course that connection to Virgin Airways. Oh, well. Wait a minute. Didn't her mother work for an airline? Wow, that's eerie. Anyway, well, just remember, if she wasn't married to William, she would probably be a chorus girl, heading up a troupe of dancers with those jazz hands. And of course, William, who was thinking about the environment with all those frequent helicopter trips and those massive homes that they occupy every so often, right? I can see why he's concerned. Apparently, it's hypocritical for eco warriors to use Range Rovers, gas guzzling SUVs, unless you are Prince William. If you are Prince William with friends in the gutter press, they won't call you a hypocrite, even though you, Prince William, are now claiming to care about the environment and still use your gas guzzling Range Rover SUVs to take you to and from your gas guzzling private helicopter. Hello, hello, hello. See what hypocrisy does for you? When you're a hypocrite, not only do you get criticized for your frequent use of helicopters, SUVs, and of course, multiple homes, but you also remind us about Sir Richard Branson. That's all. As Miranda Priestley would say on Devil Wears Prada, that's all. Now, let's talk security. As it was mentioned earlier, there's a lot of security, and there is. The streets are empty. Um, they're strapped, and they ain't playing. Okay? Our Sussexes are very safe, so not to worry. Um, if you don't have business in the area, I recommend you stay home. Yes, yes. Let us not forget the yacht. The yacht is just another place where one might discuss business. You can see the center photo at the bottom. That is a yacht. A yacht. Remember, Meghan is the one they keep trying to put on the boat. But we only have pictures of one Duchess on the boat, right? And it's not Meghan. It is the Princess of Wales. Hello. As Sussexes prepare for latest quasi royal tour, are Harry and Meghan being used as political pawns by Colombia? No, they are not. But notice who wrote the article. Notice who wrote that article. The same one who climbed up Mount St. Thomas Marco and came down with a letter. Right? The same person posing in front of that Confederate flag. Yes, the daughter of Dixie herself, Carolyn Graham. Also, the same person who started the whole thing about the Pat Tillman Award. Yeah, the woman who went and talked to Pat Tillman's mother, Mary Tillman, right? See it on the left? Carolyn Graham. The same person who said that Max Mario was not a real prince. Remember when Harry went to the aviation award? Well, that was Carolyn Graham. Carolyn Graham is always up to something, and usually is something that's no good. So I guess her latest fixation is about the Sussexes in Colombia. It's all hands on deck. Everyone, and I do mean everyone in the tabloid media, they're going to take their turns saying something negative about the Sussexes. But this is a win-win for Team Sussex. And with that, you guys, I am going to bid you a fond farewell. I am going to come back later. Love you guys. We will wrap up tonight with whatever images there are available. Thank you very much, moderators, for keeping this a safe space. And thank you all for your very generous and thoughtful contributions to Royal Sussex. And I'm not going to close it out with any music. I'm just going to say good night to you, or I'll see you all later. I'll probably come back in about maybe 3 hours or so. We'll see. All right. If there's any news, okay? Love you guys. See you later.